Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to our favorite game, Sabotage the Transmitter. I think this mission should be pretty good. We have some new weaponry. We don't actually have any new just normal plasma rifles, but we have a couple of plasma upgraded weapons here. I thought this would be a good opportunity to work up our Warden a little bit, or our Templar rather, get our bonds going, and also to bring in the Spark, who I've tricked out a little bit and sort of self-inserted. His name is Smashbot, because that's definitely what the SB stands for. Basically, I don't think this mission's going to be terribly difficult. Now, obviously, if I end up getting everybody killed here, I'll feel differently. And I will be embarrassed. But I think this should be a good chance to train up some people who could use a little bit of XP. We're not half-assing it. Of course, we brought Mox, we brought Skelly and Elise. We're ready. I'd really like to get the Spark leveled up, though. I don't think they're fantastic troops, but they do some things that are awfully valuable.
Team has confirmed that Advent is now operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby.
We're going to a place called Knife Station.
While it's still connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire region could be crippled.
Operation Sacred Sword in Knife Station, Ottawa. Seems Ottawa maybe went to hell a little bit before the invasion.
Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems.
I'm sorry, Bradford, are you trying to tell me how to destroy a transmitter? Listen, I want you to understand, I know a thing or two about this.
Okay.
I majored in this. Honestly, we could go for a doctorate in this. I'm fairly confident we would make it. Well, don't see anything yet. Not sure which direction I want to scout in. It looks like we're really not very far from this thing. I guess let's head out this direction. We'll cross this bridge instead of jumping down there. So, let's talk about the Spark real quick. A couple of things about the Spark. Does F1 still? No, it doesn't. There used to be an info screen you could bring up about a soldier. But, first of all, the Spark has Shredder. Secondly, the Spark has this overdrive ability that gives you an extra action this turn and makes it so your shots don't end your turn. So, every once in a while he can move and double fire or fire 3 times, or it just has like a 3 or 4 turn cooldown. It's a very cool ability. Finally, he has that shredder gun that we built way back when, quite some time ago. Because the Spark can mount one heavy weapon, and I replaced the default rocket launcher with the shredder gun, because the shredder gun's fantastic. He also has the ability, yeah, that thing I just said. He is immune to fire and poison, because he's a robot. And he has a hacking thing that works kind of like a gremlin. It can hack at range. But unlike the gremlin, it doesn't give a boost to hacking ability. So he's actually pretty bad at hacking. It's just he can do it from a distance. Let's actually have Elise drop down here.
Okay.
Also, because he's a large dude, he doesn't benefit from cover or anything. So there's no point in putting him in cover. And he's not that great at stealth, on account of being a huge, extremely loud robot. But that's okay, we didn't bring him for stealth. Okay, so Elise can reconceal at any time. Not something I'm terribly worried about. My suspicion is that stealth is, of limited usefulness, and full-on aggression is what's going to win the day for us, because that's usually how it works. I'm going to have her double move, just because when she double moves, she gets Overwatch anyway, thanks to her abilities. I suppose Mox can move to a position over here, and obviously we're just creeping forward. That tactic card, that what do you call it? Resistance order that we've had since the beginning of the game, that makes your stealth timer makes the mission timers not tick down when you're in stealth, has really changed the way this game plays. So we don't see anybody, huh? Well, I don't want the robot out in front. He's gonna blow our cover. And if I'm being honest, I don't know that I don't know that this lowered mission timer thing is actually changing the game for the better.
Understood.
It really is sapping a lot of the tension. Oh, we got something? Okay, 2 codices. That's not that bad. They're not actually that dangerous. As far as enemies go, these are enemies I don't mind having to fight a couple of. I wonder... I wonder whether it's safe to move up to here. Are these guys going to patrol downward? Let's maybe
I'm all over it.
not move quite that far up. Obviously, I want to get close so that so we can launch a pretty awesome ambush in the very near future. Oh, the warden needs a... Shoot. That should have been the warden's position. She needs a good close position. I guess we can run to here.
That seems reasonable.
You know, I don't know that I really need the commentary on whether my orders are reasonable or not. Asha. Yeah, what now? You tell him, Smashbot.
Copy. Moving on target.
He's ready. Alright.
I'm on it.
So we might be launching our
Covering now.
thing on this coming turn here. Let's see if these guys patrol at all. Okay, he turned into a cloud of nanobots to move 4 feet. Fine with me, I guess. Oh! Another pack of enemies came up from that little depressed area. So now there are 3 active codices. Why are you shooting at the... Wait, did he hit the Spectre? I can't 100% see what's going on. I thought the Spectre auto-dodged the first Overwatch shot. Oh. It does. It must... Elise's shot was counted as the first Overwatch shot, I guess? Even though that's not the order it displayed them in. So hold on. What do we... What the hell is that? Okay, so hold on. What's this down here? It's a codex. Codex? 4... There's 4 of them right now. And this thing just moved up and auto-fired in a way that is definitely not a thing that it's allowed to do. Hmm. 10 to 12 is pretty good. I mean, do we just have her stand right here? So we have a lot more enemies active than I would like, thanks to the way this worked out. Is that an arcade machine down there? Why is there an arcade machine in the river? Can we see what that is? Wait, that's the wrong one. Here we go. That's not a real game. Kind of looks like it would be a fighting game. It's got the 6 buttons. So the Spectre's half dead. And I'm not... It's a kind of a shame, because I'm not worried about the Spectre in the first place. I guess this codex has to be the first thing to die. The real question is, do I throw an axe first? Please stop targeting things that are not enemies. Right, because we could throw an axe at this guy, and then probably kill the guy next to us. This'll cause some splitting, but the split enemies are easy enough to deal with. Mox is really good at taking out significant numbers of low-health enemies. The Spark actually should be as well. Yeah, alright. This seems like an okay time to throw the axe, since we have propped so many enemies at once. Oh! The tiny, tiny stun chance on the axe throw actually procced there. That's kind of neat. Alright, 95% critical chance. Do I want to chain shot this just in case? Cooldown on chain shots like 3 turns? No, I believe she's got it. Let's save the chain shot for if something goes really wrong next turn.
You can't handle me.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Okay, we probably ought to move her, is my guess. Let's move her over to here. There are 2 reasons I wanted to move her. 1, to make it more difficult for other enemies to flank her, and number 2, because one of these things is going to do its unload all your weapons psychic attack, and I wanted to not have everybody right on top of each other when that happens. Nobody ever wants to start with the Okay, here we go. So that guy's not quite in blade range yet. So the Templar should wait. We don't need to kill the Spectre right now. If Mox moves to here, he can't see either of the enemies down below. I don't agree with that. I think he definitely can. We can probably pull this one in. This is almost certainly the right move. Because that guy's going to be kind of awkward for a lot of our other people to get. But if Mox can pull it over here, it's dead. Don't point at her. That's rude. Alright, you did it, Mox. Is he going to be able to kill this thing? He is. It has 7 health. So it's 1 health out of range of Asha. Whiplash only does 6, though, right? So we could use our Whiplash now to guarantee Asha a kill, which will make her better at killing in the future. Using up a lot of my free action attacks right away, but I guess this is probably the most dangerous position we'll be in on this mission. Well, it missed. It missed, and then he used sarcasm on me. I might actually just have Pi shoot this guy. So what else could you do? You could wrath yourself over to the enemy we don't care about. You could run forward. We could throw a grenade. Can I damage the support pillars of this bridge? Man, Mox is just in a position where he can't do anything exciting. Alright, hold up, Mox. You have another action. We'll figure it out. Alright. So the Spark is relatively tough. It actually has less health than a lot of our other soldiers due to it being low level and everything. But it does have a point of armor. We could just run it up to a position like here and just open fire. Just have at this dude. I'm not going to use the Shredder Cannon yet because we're not fighting enemies that are all that dangerous. It would be really cool if we could kill all of these codices. Codexes? I'm going to keep saying codices. If I move him to here... Actually, there's nowhere I can move him to where he can see this guy behind the arcade machine. That's a shame, because that would be a good target. Oh no, right here. And like I said, he doesn't benefit from cover. Oh, he is... And he has a real goofy voice. We can talk about his voice later. So it would be cool to put this guy down, because he was stunned to 0, which I think means he'll wake up at the beginning of his turn. It prevented him from teleporting out, but...
Just off target.
You should not be able to dodge while stunned. That is ridiculous. As if there weren't enough things about dodge that were, like, terminally dumb. Alright, well, at least he made this possible.
You will pay the price. Our oppressors are near.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wait. Did moving down here wake up 2 packs? Okay. Okay, so every enemy in the mission was within vision of every other enemy in the mission. And now there are 2 red mechs active. Okay, well. Elise now literally has to get a good hack off or we die. She doesn't have vision. Okay, well, she could run and gun and then hack. So she run and guns to like here. Hacks this guy. Turns him against the enemies. Like, this has to be an actual hack. It can't just be a shut. It can't be a shutdown. We have to gain control of him. We are in a dire position.
Incoming over here!
I mean, it doesn't matter which one.
Taking control.
Alright, what are my odds? What are my odds? Show me something good. Not very good. I think we're in a desperate enough situation, though, that we have to go for it. Nope. Okay. I was hoping that pressing cancel hack would back out of the thing a little faster.
Enemy AI still active.
Alright, well, Pi now has a thing to do. He should probably move forward and then throw the Mimic Beacon. There's no actual cover available. I guess he'll have to take this position. Like, right here we're flanked by the Spectre, but at this point I would actually, I think, rather that the Spectre shoot at us than try to do his thing, because right now it's way more of a problem for me to potentially lose a soldier next turn. Mox, you should probably just execute this thing. We gotta lower the number of enemies. And we have now popped every enemy on the mission, so it actually doesn't matter where we go. The whole map is now safe. That's one way you could look at this situation. So I want to put her in a position. We're dealing with a lot of enemies who have explosives. I want to put her in a position where she isn't flanked, but also isn't going to provoke the use of explosives on my other soldiers. If she could get one space further, she's remarkably one space away from good cover in many, many different directions. Yeah, every place she could go is flanked. She could run back up top, I guess, and stand here. I don't know. This is pretty bad. It's actually... Boy, I really don't agree with the game's line of sight reasoning here.
I can see them flanking.
Because the idea that Skelly couldn't see those guys, but Asha could while being... Asha could see guys who were up and to our left from here, while she was significantly further down and to our right than Skelly was, is very dumb. That's not how vision works. Okay. So where are you going? Please don't go far. Okay, that should be we should be able to deal with that. I think Skelly can probably handle that on her turn. Alright, come on, Mimic Beacon. Oh no, it's dead already. That's bad. They still have way too many actions left. Okay, so he's gonna buff. Alright, he's gonna buff that guy. That's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't have moved Asha forward for that melee attack if I was moving her into a position that was further forward. Okay, are they on fire though? They're not on fire. Okay. Alright, let's figure this out. So this guy has a lot of health left. I think it is going to have to be Skelly who does it. So Skelly can run and gun over here and handle him. Plus, this backs her off a little bit, which I like, because she's currently a little exposed with very low health.
Go, go, go!
It's a shame he took the high cover position. Are you gonna fire? Did you forget? What are we doing? What's happening?
Like this might be it.
Okay.
You see that?
Okay. Ooh, a superior hair trigger. I mean, I don't love the hair trigger, but that's a pretty good version of it. Okay, Mox is back. Alright. What now? This guy is tough as hell. But if we kill him, it also kills the priest, doesn't it? Or I'm sure it would just put him in stasis because of his goofy gimmick. But So I can wrath over to somebody. I don't want to... obviously don't want to do that to that priest. He's got so much health. This might be the turn where we have to... like, I could overdrive, fire the shredder gun, which I'm definitely doing. And then... reload and also fire a shot. That might have to be the Smashbot's turn. So you probably need to move. Let's figure out what the shredder gun shot looks like. Is there a way to do this so that it hits? No, I can't get both robots with it. So the shredder gun does a lot of damage. As you might expect, it does some shred, and it's basically just really great. So we're going to move Asha aside real quick. I'm going to overdrive the robot. Five turns. Yeah, that's fine. It's a very powerful ability. Yep. Pretty okay. And then, I guess shoot and then reload is better because it means he starts the next turn with more total health. The Purifier has to die. The robot also has to die, but we have a lot of good ways of doing damage to the robot. We have combat protocol and stuff. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for... I put a basic repeater on him. I was hoping that we would just get lucky there. I put a repeater and a stock on his gun. I did not put a hair trigger on it. That's...
Such inefficient designs.
Alright, robot, calm down a little bit. Here's a question. Are those two guys standing close enough together for me to grenade both of them? No, they are. As the enemies frequently do, they are standing just far enough apart for that not to be the case. Looks like I might be able to hit... Can I hit the robot and also... Nope. Nope, there's no way to hit more than one enemy with a... I mean, I can hit the Codex in this robot with a grenade. So... Elise's turn could be to drop a dual strike on that robot. So why don't we have Mox try to execute this guy? Okay, no, it was the other way around. Executing the priest kills the holy warrior. That's fine, actually. I could wrath myself to this guy. I could also, remember, just pass an action to a teammate, any teammate, which we may have to do. So let's have Elise move to cover. Preferably cover that's kind of far away from everybody else because of the incoming psychic vortex. It is definitely still going to happen. This probably is far enough away.
On my way.
And then we will dual strike this robot, which should be enough to kill it. No, Elise has to not miss, though.
Missed.
Oh, no, never mind. It doesn't matter whether Elise misses. Skelly's got everything under control. Skelly's great. Skelly's very powerful. Wait, did that give her turn back? This is the turn that she killed that guy, right? Huh. I wonder if this is a bug with Implacable? Because now she scored 2 kills on her turn. She's supposed to be... She got, after killing him, one extra turn that was only usable for a move. But now that she scored a second kill, it seems to have given her another... Well... So can I move over here and shoot the priest? Is that actually a thing I'm allowed to do? Or maybe even better than that, I could pass a teamwork point over to Elise. She just unloaded her gun. But we could use it to hit this guy with a combat protocol. It's like, yeah, what if I had Pi drop a grenade down here? I don't think I do want to hit the codex because I don't want it to split. You could also have Pi... No, Pi can run to a position where he can see the thing, but he can't run to a position where he's covered and can see the thing, so I'm not gonna... But maybe move him away from Mox. Again, just thinking about the psychic, whatever. Or... I guess it won't matter. There's nowhere I can move him to where he's still going to have the shot, but also... yeah, never mind. But let's just drop a grenade on this thing. Shred its armor.
Bombs away!
And then we still have the Warden's turn and Elise's turn. We might be able to do this. I'm going to teamwork a thing over to Elise. The Warden has a point of focus, so she can do, what, like 6 to 7, I think? It's not going to be enough. Well, shoot. Should I still do it just to set up the kill? I think I will. We'll get him nice and low. So Asha can get him pretty close to dead, and then we could have Mox go on Overwatch in the hope that this guy will run up top instead of doing his his rocket launcher thing. And if he runs up top, Mox might be able to get him with the lucky Overwatch.
Only the armor.
Just run right back to where you came from.
Let's move already.
Skelly move to a better position, and then... if I put on Interrupt, then when Mox's Overwatch gets triggered... No, I think all I would do is shoot anyway, so let's just do normal Overwatch. Come on. Come on, run up here. Run up here and get wrecked. Mox, are you going to shoot him? He was just waiting until he really had the shot. Okay, I think... Oh, it's teleported to a flank position? Okay. Yep, here comes the unload your guns attack. Alright. It's not great.
Watch the flanks.
I guess I should have thought about the fact that that was the most likely position for that to land, and had the robot move with his third action instead of reloading. Yeah. I know. I know, man, I know.
Here I come.
Let's have Skelly put this guy down. And there's not going to be a position in this mission where I need chain shot more than I need it right now. So. Okay. I figured it would probably not be necessary. There was a 5% chance, though, of getting a hit without a kill there. And you know what? I'm just going to run her right back to where she came from. Okay, so... I don't see the animation for the psionic bomb, but I don't think it goes away when you kill the guy. I might just have the spark stay in, though. Because a lot of people have to move. So Asha definitely has to do this, right?
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Yeah. Alright. So Asha gets to buy us all some time. I think the rest of us do have to move out. I'm pretty sure that the psychic bomb is still going to go off. I think it's a once cast it happens. So let's move everybody out. We have time. We're going to be okay.
It feels good to move around. I've located your objective. Give me a minute.
Boy, there's just a real... See, you can still hear the sound of it if you listen. I'm pretty sure.
Heading out.
Without the animation, I can't tell if we're still in it, unfortunately. This might not be safe. Yeah, okay. I think it was safe by like 1 space. Well, it counts. We're good. All right, this turn we can drop this guy into stasis. I really wish he hadn't gotten Mox. Mox was the one I was going to use for that. Well, it looks like, as ever, everything falls to Skelly. Listen, she still needs XP. She's not max level yet. Alright, so he's stasised. It is very goofy that this is a blue space, but none of these spaces are. I'm going to put him right here. He hasn't actually gotten a kill yet, I don't believe, and I think that we should be planning for that. That's the... Okay. I was thinking to myself, like, wasn't that only 10 enemies? How does he not... We didn't pop it.
Ready to engage.
Just quietly reload. Don't make a lot of noises. Don't alarm him. Does Asha... Asha does not have vision of any more things. But if she drops down here, she will. So yeah, the Berserker Queen. Not a great time for that, actually. This is an awkward crossing.
Getting it done.
I'm a little nervous about things. Is there anywhere else you can grapple to that would be maybe a little bit more useful? It would be cool if you could grapple up here. So I guess let's not use the grapple because I don't want to put it on cooldown.
Moving there.
We'll move him down here. And then, like, combat presence of an action point over to Elise so she can run. She should probably get back. I'm a little worried that if we pop that pack with her exposed like this, they'll shoot her in the back, because that's a thing that's been happening a lot lately. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
We are stronger.
Solid zoom. Good action cam. Let's have her fall back to a position where she at least sort of has some cover. Yeah, run. Give him a second tap, just for good measure.
Do I get a badge or something?
Yes, you will get a badge. We're all very proud of you. Alright, she's in a position where she can double fire. Let's buy ourselves a little bit of time to reset here.
Preparing my weapon.
Yeah, everybody get reloaded and ready, because we're going to have to go very hard the moment that it becomes feasible for us to do anything. So I guess we can have Pi shoot some more of these things, like... I don't want to have Elise shoot, because I want her to be ready to fire. Don't want her to have to reload. So I'm not going to run Mox up there this turn. Let's reload you. The shotgun we got from the assassin really is a spectacular weapon. How are you going to get up? You're going to get up via that drain pipe. Or this drain pipe. Okay, so get, like, right under that. We don't want her to have to move any more than absolutely necessary.
Scanning.
Sensors at maximum sensitivity.
Okay, they walked in. Ooh, wow. Was that...
The shot we've been waiting for.
Okay, yeah, that hit the Berserker Queen and procced a stun immediately. That's so good.
For more. Let's make sure to take
So good. Alright, this thing is definitely dead. So...
Changing position.
Alright, now I think we have to try to... We have to try to kill the Berserker Queen first. Do we have another Mimic Beacon? Did I bring two? I usually do. Pi used his. No, it looks like I didn't. Okay. That's fine. Only 74. Can I get, Oh, Mox has salvo, doesn't he? Oh no, he has a thing that is salvo, but it's called Total Combat and has a different icon. I'd really like to get the last point of the Berserker Queen's armor off first.
This unit is relatively
Let's commit the spark. Yeah, look at that. Relatively agile. Wait a minute. You were stunned. What happened to stun 2? Well, I guess this shot's relatively likely to hit. Actually, not that likely. Still, do it. Alright, so that's the last point of health. Or the last point of armor.
No, 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 no.
Ow.
Please, no.
Skelly's weakened psyche is becoming an issue. Alright. So this thing doesn't really have that much health left before it runs, right? We hit it for, what, 12 and then 7 right now? I don't know exactly how much health this is, but you only have to do a third of their health each time before they run. You've got to be close. Mox can hit again that hard. It's just going to punch the robot. Ooh. Wow, the robot's at 1 health. Okay. Mox, I need you to end this. There we go. Okay, critical for 1 more damage than a normal shot. Is it summon gate time?
Don't let that thing escape. It's
Yep,
trying
okay.
to open another rift.
At least opening with a 12 damage hit was really nice. So now we have to... What's my plan here? Do I let it escape with this much health? I'm thinking that if we hit it 1 more time, it should be relatively easy to kill next time we see it. But also, we need to make sure we have enough actions left to kill the Muton. Oh, your team worked with the Warden. No, that's not going to work. Well, we could have the Templar action point him. Then he can dash and shoot the Muton. And then Elise has a charge of combat protocol left, and that would definitely get the kill. Although, we actually probably want to do that in the other order, right? So that Pi gets the kill, because Elise is pretty high level. Pi could use some levels. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we can actually guarantee a kill here. She does have a grenade. Yeah, I could just grenade him and then we could shoot him from here. I could reload Elise, run and gun her, and move closer. I don't think that helps. We're gonna let the Berserker get away. I'm fine with it. We gotta deal with this situation, like, pronto. Oh. Oh no, she's out of actions. But she's back at least. So right, we move you up, and then pass your action point to Pi. So Pi moves up closer to get a better shot, shoots, and then we pass him an action point so he can shoot again. Nice.
I got nothing.
Okay. That actually killed us. Even with the free action, that probably killed us. Because he can't fire 3 times, he doesn't have the ammo for it. Maybe he crits here. Okay, he did. Everything's fine. I hate that we were reliant on a crit there.
I'll go quickly.
Okay, that was harrowing. I thought that mission was going to be relatively low difficulty. I kind of forgot about the fact that the alien ruler could show up. That was definitely an issue.
I can do that.
Okay, so this doesn't... If I remember correctly, that doesn't even require an action, but I guess you need an action to do it. I'm just going to end the turn, because we're done here. We just need to get the thing done. Alright, Smashbot, welcome back. Listen, he almost died, but also, he did just run right up into the Berserker Queen's face and then tank her while everybody else did the job, so, you know. Basically what I'm saying is he's super heroic. Heroes of Eastern U.S. That's not... Pi, are you gonna be alright in... What is... Wait, what is the deal with his leg right now? What is happening here? He's like... Sorry, is he sitting like cross-legged on the edge of the roof? He is. He is, that is what is happening. Hold on, hold on. How do I... It's beautiful. I don't know that I've ever seen anything more heroic.
Maybe we need to start selling calendars.
Oh yeah, I'm sure if we could... Wait, who would we sell them to? Anyone who has money should already be giving it to us. We are humanity's only hope. It might be like JRPG syndrome, though. Yeah, we're out here, saving the world. Literally everyone is reliant on us. But that doesn't mean the shopkeepers are going to just give us stuff. Come on. Alright, that mission was a qualified success. I would say maybe I'm playing a little loose. No, man. No promotions.
There can be no other path for us.
Hello, Commander.
We're low on scientists. I disagree. We have like 5 scientists, don't we? Okay, so...
What can I do for you, Commander?
Our spark is out of commission, temporarily. By temporarily, I mean for a real long time. But you can actually put a spark back into the mission without it being full on health. So I'm not too worried about that. I am a little worried about the fact that Skelly got fucking sucker punched by an invisible Archon. Or an invisible Codex. For 20... This is a 48-day wound. Remember, we do have somebody staffing the infirmary. No, we don't. That's right. I removed them. Hey, you. Please do this thing. Never mind. Better. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to affect this. It's kind of a bummer to have more than one spark because only one can be in the repair bay at a time, so we won't be building a second one. But we made some money.
Hey, Commander.
I guess, is there... Okay, we can upgrade the Templar's gun right now. We could reinforce the frame on the Spark. That's a thing that, you know, I maybe should have done before the mission. Maybe not a huge priority at the moment. Neither is that. We're gonna spin the wheel here, make a little bit of progress because we are... Okay, cool. Oh, my other thing that I was scanning disappeared. Oh no, I was building a radio relay. Well, let's finish doing that. I do think we may still need this, but what I want to do is get this continent bonus online before the next mission pops. Then we have 2 sources of potentially an extra body on each mission, which seems very powerful to me. And how are we doing on 10 days until resistance comms? All right.
Our research was a success, Commander.
So we can now upgrade the Spark to the maximum Hunter Weapons Inspired. Well... Wait. What does Inspired mean? It was 14 days before, wasn't it? Doesn't Inspire cut the research time in half? Hold on, if I press this... No, it doesn't... Well, never mind then. Should we just do Storm Gun? I guess we have 1 plasma level shotgun already. And until we're in a better place, our Rangers can just use plasma rifles. If they're the second Ranger on a mission can use a plasma rifle. Because the rifles and the shotguns aren't actually that different. Shotguns have 1 more base damage and 10% more crit chance. But like a plasma rifle is still better than a shard gun. So I'm not too worried about our position. Which means... Do I go straight to powered armor? Oh, there's so many things I need to do. Let's do this. This is a relatively low impact research. And it's pretty great.
My last autopsy, I found the process returned to me quite naturally. This subject was perhaps less intimidating because of its similarities to varying reptile species found naturally on Earth. Because of extensive cytogenetic modifications to the subject's chromosomes, this could very well be the only male variant in the entire species.
Yeah, that's the voice of Dr. Valen, the science officer from the first game.
Priority, Commander. Once we have something to report, I'll notify you immediately.
Okay, let us continue spinning the wheel.
Those who have given their lives today.
Alright, we're working on it, we're working on it.
Defiance of the elders, whom they will find no mercy in the gods' embrace. Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy price with the Chosen running loose.
Alright, let's get this
We should
done.
do what we can to take them down before they hit again.
Oh, interesting.
We might as well keep it up, Commander.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen this where it asks for a specific class. Alright, so let's jam... do I want... I guess Skelly's out for a while. We can have Elise do this. Give her +1 mobility, which isn't bad. Honestly, though, maybe I want it to be Elena because +1 mobility on a scout unit is pretty powerful. Yeah, let's have it be Elena. Well, no, I know I'm back and forth, but it should be Elise because we should have Elena available so that she and Sally can go out together and do horrible things. And then let's throw in a low-level... I don't know, maybe Sagan. He's great at stuff. Ooh, but... just in case, let's make sure she doesn't have that on her when she goes. I actually am fine with her taking a medikit. Even if they do get ambushed, I think I probably would rather have her with a rifle, considering that she's being accompanied by a sharpshooter. Yeah.
Understood, Commander. My
Alright.
followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
I think that's pretty important. So, our next excavation is instant. Does that mean the one we're working on will become instant? Or, I think I'm going to pull everybody off of this just in case, because I want a new one to complete instantly, I think. We're no longer as pressed for Illyrium as I was afraid we were going to be, so I'm less worried about getting this right away. Here's what we'll do. Empty, empty, empty. We'll start this. Okay. Infusion of stuff. And then we'll put all these guys back on here. Again, just in case I didn't want it to pop the one that we were almost finished with. Okay, and there's nothing that we want to build here, I don't think, right? What do we have access to? Power relay, another resistance comm facility, which we probably will not need for the entirety of the game. We can build a power relay now, an extra power relay, if we end up needing the power. I can't imagine.
Reading you loud and clear.
Alright. Those resistance soldiers seem to have extremely high aim, so I'm pretty excited about that, actually. And then I guess we're just waiting for the resistance comm facility to finish, and our various researches and stuff.
Avenger plotting new course.
So we may as well go and grab some more resources. I'm actually not sure that we need these at this point. So maybe, would it be better for me to go to Skirmisher HQ and build faster? Well, better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them, right?
I do, Commander. Despite an extensive study of Dr. Valen's research reports, I have yet to discover how she came to
So yeah, we
acquire
can
such
now
an
make his skin into
impressive
armor.
understanding of the processes involved in the editing and manipulation of alien genetic material.
So do I want hunter weapons before power armor? Do I want to just go straight to powered armor? Powered armor is awfully useful. It's a lot of extra health, and I believe it has a point of armor on it, which is okay. It's fine. It is a long research, though, and better weapons is pretty meaningful.
I agree.
All right.
That is an important task, Commander.
You know how I am about offense over defense.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
All right.
High hopes
758, pretty good.
under your leadership, Commander.
So I don't remember what his thing was. What was he doing?
Belong now, for your secrets flow to me as easily as the Elder's blessed power.
Man, didn't we just counter this? He's put it back on the menu. We have a lot of intel. We're only going to need a little bit, probably, for the rest of the game, so I think we can afford to reveal this. Well, I don't love that. And we did gain an extra slot here, so let's move Trial by Fire over here. Alright, and now... Decoys and deceptions, probably not necessary. Resistance network will actually be meaningful, so maybe we should slot this. This often seems to be the case anyway. This is not good or useful. This shouldn't be necessary because we'll have the Chosen dead soon. And I don't think, yeah. Resistance network seems fine. I don't know that we actually needed this this last slot, honestly.
My people will listen, whether they like it or not.
Sabotage doing fine work. Do I want to finish? I'm just gonna finish this. Alright, our advanced explosives are finished, so our EMP and acid bombs are... Oh, it's showing me upgrades for all of the things that can be upgraded, whether or not we have those things. An incendiary bomb would actually be really nice to have. Alright, Serpent Suit, go. The scales of the Viper King are actually pretty good armor.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Also, if you were thinking, hey, that's kind of morbid to wear the skin of your enemies into battle, yeah, I agree with you, but that also turns out to be a benefit, because it will really freak out Vipers that we encounter.
Strategic resource located.
Alright. Not now, because we need this
Avenger
supply drop.
plotting new course.
Yeah, I can't believe how quickly time is passing now. We went through a whole month in like an episode. It's crazy.
Resistance communications facility now operational.
Okay, so the Resistance Comms facility only gives us one extra contact capacity by itself, but we can staff an engineer, and we can also purchase upgrades to allow another engineer station. And I think it's an engineer staffed is +2, and then if we buy the upgrade, it's +1 with another slot for a +2. But because we don't need the engineer on it right now, I'm going to go ahead and assign Emily Graham to this. Emily Graham and her incredible haircut. And how are we doing on wounds? We're 2 days off of Skelly being back in commission. Smashbot, unfortunately, is out forever. But as soon as Skelly's good, we can pull the engineer from the infirmary and move him to the power coil for a little while. And I can't believe how long we're being allowed to go basically unmolested. Alright, Skelly has recovered, so like I said, let's drop you. We could have just pulled her over from this menu, but I had already forgotten which engineer it was. By the way, when I'm saying you, that's the English word you. I think that Chinese name is Yue? Maybe? I don't know. Because we don't usually cluster the vowels when we transliterate. Right? I don't know. What is... all armor and vest projects in the Proving Ground are completed instantly. It's not a bad bonus. It's just not a very meaningful one in this situation. But let's go and make contact here. Alright, and now we have access to another facility as soon as the Avatar project starts gaining steam.
Commander,
We've seen it. We know.
our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new
So it would be pretty
contacts
easy for us to
with
get
greater
this.
systems.
We're picking up indications of the Elder's warlock actively working in this region.
Greater Resolve's not bad. What was this? Instant supply drop collection. This one seems awfully weak to me. Because it only takes 3 days to pick up the supply drop in the first place. There's a very narrow window of that being like meaningful in any way. So we don't need Africa. We already have Europe, which we used a little bit. It saved us some time. Saved us some having to run missions with rookies is what it saved us. I don't actually know what I want to do now. We're kind of waiting on the covert actions and stuff. Okay. Game got tired of me hesitating and finished my Proving Ground project. I'm fine with that. Let's put something in the queue. I still don't really... I'm pretty sure you get to build a better class of armor, a better class of heavy armor, once you have plasma armor unlocked, or the final tier of armor unlocked, so we're going to wait on that, and I don't really want to do anything else right now. Let's pull Rob Roberts from this thing. Well... No, let's make some explosives, actually.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Because there are a couple of types of bombs that it would be neat to have. I like the acid grenade a lot. I was happy to find one early, but there's some other stuff we could get. So we have 105 intel. I guess it's not a huge amount. We could speed up construction, but I don't think that's meaningful. We could heal faster, which is not meaningful right now. We could gain intel that way, which is going to be slower than just doing this. I don't really think we need to contact new regions. They're pretty much bottlenecked by technology at this point.
Alien facility coordinates locked in, Commander.
Okay. New Australia? Reachable. We can do that. Okay, I'm not super psyched about it. It's fine. It'll take a couple of days off armor research. But the Shadow Chamber is detecting Elite Purifier, Elite Trooper, Heavy Mech, Elite Officer, Elite Lancer. Lots of stuff I'm not that worried about. And then also an enemy unknown. What? Enemy unknown. I guess there's still sectopods. There's still at least one enemy I can think of that we haven't seen. But also, War of the Chosen has had a couple of new enemy types in it. This could be something I've never heard of before. So, exciting. Making me a little bit nervous, though. That's going to be it for us for today. Come back next time. Operation Earthly Laughter. That's ominous. Let's hope it's laughter of victory and happiness and not... laughter of the elders, because all of our soldiers are dead. And we'll see you then.